This is the place. They say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
Good. He's gone. Let's get that movie review you guys have been wanting for a while. Avengers Infinity War. This was the culmination of Marvel's, 10-year build-up.
10 years.
You finally got to the big bad. Big bad Thanos first appears in this movie, voiced by Josh Brolin. And after that, you had Endgame. We'll do an Endgame review later on when we're free. But let's start with Infinity War.
I'm thankful.
Do you want to start with bad or good?
Good. Let's get the good out the way. Let's get the good out the way. Because I can go in on these negatives.
So I'm going to talk about, I'll do it this way. Because I had a home experience for it, because I watched it at home later on, after it came out on, streaming services and shit.
All right, wait.
Netflix.
MSK, I'll offer this up. I think we should do it, because this is a big-ass movie, right? I think we all should each keep saying our positives. We should all each say
the negatives?
No. Like, you say positive, I say positive, V says positive, then you go again. Because there's a lot of positives we can bring out.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this... I don't know how long...
He doesn't like this movie. V is already showing he didn't like the movie.
I think there's two things that we can all agree on.
I don't know how long you want this review to be.
Hold on. Wait a minute. V, you chose to watch Titans 2 as a double feature.
That's double feature.
Double feature event.
In the drive-in movie theaters, yeah, bro.
Alright, so here, I'll ask this, because a lot of people went to watch this in the theaters. How was your theater experience? Was the audience, hyped and shit? Were they cheering, going crazy and shit?
You know what I hate when you go to movie theaters and the characters just think an audience, the audience will start clapping and shit. They think at the end of the movie the characters will come out and just battle for them. It's a movie. It's a TV. Do you have a copy in front of your TV? No, why are you doing it in the movies? Just because you paid $10 to have a bucket of popcorn doesn't mean that they clap when the guy punches the guy and goes, I am back, or something goofy like that. That always takes me out of the movie-going experience when I see that. I look around and go, yo, everyone needs to calm the fuck down, dude. I'm trying to watch a movie.
People clapped when Supreme Leader Snoke in Last Jedi did. I was like, what are we clapping?
If you live in California, all those liberals are like, yay!
Look, I'll say this about my theater experience. I question the intelligence of some of these people. These dudes was laughing at shit that wasn't even funny.
Dude, there was this black lady. I'm not trying to be racist. There was this black lady, and she laughed. She was like, Iron Man, what's that joke?
There was this black lady.
Star-Lord, he said the Jesus joke, remember? And she was like, I was like, oh my god.
She had that. She had that shit. Hey, did she stick out the...
She was like, he didn't say Lord Jesus.
Hey, MSK, did she stick out the tongue too? You're like, put your tongue back in your mouth, bitch. I want to see that shit.
Dude, my friend said he felt like her saliva flew into his face when she did that shit. Alright, so, the parts that I agreed with when the crowd cheered for was, how they had Vision and Scarlet Witch were fighting the Black Order? Remember how the train passed?
Yeah.
And then you had Captain America appear? Crowd went insane for that. That is understandable because it's Captain America. He's that dude. He's
they went crazy respect. For that.
Yeah, because he appeared in the movie because we hadn't seen him since 2016.
No. What?
The character that's in the Avengers movies, that's part of the Avengers, appears in the Avengers movies, and they went crazy for that. Yo, your crowd sucks, dude. My crowd's dumb too. I live in Kentucky. I got hit crowds, so they laugh at the goofy shit. But they're retarded or whatever. Your crowd laughs at predictable shit. Oh, then when the Avengers showed up from the Avengers movie, get the fuck out of here!
I'm just saying, wait a minute, you hadn't seen him in 3 years though. Ever since Civil War, which was really good.
He ain't dead. It's in the movies.
I know, but it's I understand why he got the reaction he did. He's a fan favorite. People liked his character. The other thing was the Thor entrance to Wakanda. When he did the axe spinning shit, that was actually kind of cool though.
I'll say this. The entrance was cool, but I don't want to get too much in negatives, but yes, that was a cool entrance. That entrance was cool. The entrance. When I say the entrance, I mean the entrance. Listen. The entrance.
The androids.
Just the entrance. That's it.
Entryway.
The entrance was cool.
That's
But that scene was cool. Hey, another positive. Another positive. You want to know another scene that I like?
Guys, K-Dot didn't have any positives. He literally is.
I got a positive, you son of a bitch.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Let me see my positive, you bastard.
He probably has like 6. He probably has like 6.
Oh my gosh, let me say it and watch. I'm gonna surprise you.
Whatever.
You want to know? You want to know what I like? The first scene starting out when that nigga Thanos grabbed that bitch Thor by his suit and was holding him like he was a freaking toy. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Did he have one finger? It looked like he had one finger that was carrying him. I was like, yeah, you bitch Thor, you're a bitch. Yeah, look at your daddy Thanos carrying you. He dropped on the floor, worthless, and then
a little puppet.
And then Hulk came out of nowhere. Let me not get into that negative, but Hulk came out of nowhere, Hulk was hiding behind a corner.
Hide. Hulk's gonna catch in them hands.
Loki over here copying lines from the Avengers 2020. Yeah, we have a Hulk.
hey. Hulk was hiding in the corner getting ready to catch him out his parts. Now Banner. Go.
We have a Hulk.
But a big 5-ton surprise.
But see, literally as the movie starts, you know how they were on that ship from Ragnarok? All those people are dead. They're literally showing you dead bodies. Hulk's just like hiding somewhere. I don't want to fight those guys. Even though he just fought that giant Cerberus motherfucker in Ragnarok.
Going, let's go. He sees Thanos. He's like, Hulk, hide. His big green ass is behind a plant. Like, it makes no sense.
No,
this shit wasn't that big.
See, that I hated that scene. But the funny thing about it is, like Hulk hiding and surprising someone before the fight starts. Like, he's just hiding in the corner. When you want me to come out, guys? Okay.
But when Loki says we have a Hulk, oh yeah, because they're trying to play the comedy. Oh yeah, ha ha ha, joke from
on cue. Here I come. I'm like, get out of here. But I'll say this. I'll say this. People don't realize it in that scene, and people gotta understand because people are slow, and I'm gonna explain this. This is the Russo brothers and the writers' dumb thing to restrict Thanos' power level. So the thing is, if Thanos closes his fist, the glove works. That was the rule. That's the rule. If it closes, it works. Thanos, and if the stone glows, Thanos literally used his own physical strength to grab Hulk's arms when he clamped on his shoulders, picked him up, and picked his arms up. Thanos took his hand and karate chopped him in the neck, and Hulk was like, "Oh!" Thanos wrecked the dog shit out of him in 30 seconds. That combo was fucking glorious. That shit was beautiful. But
it was a combo. He went left, right, left. Hulk ate every shot of it and decided not to do nothing. He's like, Hulk 8 shot to the face. Like, Hulk, embarrassing me, dog.
Hey, V. The funniest thing about that fight was when Thanos punched Hulk and he hit that thing and he literally bounced back like one of those bobbleheads. he literally boom.
Yeah, I like that part where Hulk was waiting for a little, and you knew Hulk wasn't gonna win. Though, you knew that going in, and it's like
no. I knew Thanos was going to win, but I'll be honest with you, the area they was fighting in restricted them because just imagine if they really went there. Hulk and Thanos would have probably been in space, floating and punching each other because they would have broke the ship. Because Hulk would have went all out, threw him out the ship. It would have been in space, floating, zero gravity.
So then after that, they kill Heimdall, who had been in the Thor franchise, who had been with the MCU since 2011. Because this movie, what I liked about it is that they did say they were gonna kill people, and they did kill people in the movie. It did establish some type of stake.
Thanos said, no more resurrections.
Yeah, he killed Loki.
Loki show.
Oh my god.
Continue.
No, god damn. So when the first...
They'll bring Loki back, I think, though, in the alternate universe.
Yeah, they're bringing back that alternate version.
He transforms between a girl and being a guy sometimes, which is I guess.
Awkward as fuck. Yeah.
So after that, you go to Earth, and then you have.
Oh no! Wait! Go back to Heimdall. Wait! Don't go too far. Go back to Heimdall. There was a positive there. Heimdall died, but there was a negative. Why did
guy dying? I mean,
no. Why did Heimdall send fucking weak ass Hulk, who literally just got wrecked by Hulk, by Thanos, and Heimdall's like, I'm gonna send the guy who just got his ass whooped easily in 30 seconds to Earth.
Who are you gonna send, dude? Thor was
send Thor!
Metal stuff.
Send Thor!
He can't.
How? He sent Hulk while he's on the ground.
No, he was wrapped up in the metal stuff.
He will go to Earth wrapped up in the metal. The portal was gonna take him either way. I'm just saying, the portal would have took Thor.
Talk about the good stuff before we start bashing the movie.
Yeah, some more.
Okay, good stuff.
Here.
So the good stuff. The Ibambe, the battle scene before they fight the Beyonders.
That was cool.
Really
I like that. I like the introduction to war scene. Black Panther going Ibambe, Wakanda forever. Dude, I like that scene. It was pretty cool.
Captain America, Black Panther running together, fighting.
No, and we also confirmed that Black Panther's faster than Cap. Cap couldn't even catch up.
Well, I mean,
Black Panther was faster.
Well, you had to know that because in Civil War he was running to catch up to a car that was going at like
no. And look, well, I'll give it this. In both those sequences, Cap was always behind Black Panther because remember, in the lineup, Black Panther walked to the front of the battle, and
those are racist scenes.
And Cap was in the back.
It's the first time a black man's gonna be ahead of a white man.
But and also in Civil War, you remember Black Panther was chasing Bucky, and Cap had like that huge gap in between them. So he wasn't gonna catch up regardless because he had to get into a car. He wasn't getting tired, but he wasn't getting nowhere. He was pretty far back. But I think Black Panther would smoke Cap in the race. That's me.
Yeah.
Because Cap couldn't even catch up. Cap couldn't catch up.
Another positive
but
I would say is
that was cool.
I guess the interaction between the characters was cool. It was cool to see like Guardians talk to the Avengers. It was cool to see all the characters finally come together. Mm-hmm. I like that aspect. Mm-hmm. Now, what they did with the crossovers was actually the bad part to me personally. Let's go to the controversial part of the movie.
Why the hell are the
was really good with Guardians?
Why the hell are the Guardians in the movie?
There was so much. Dude, there was more Guardians of the Galaxy screen time than regular Avengers.
Yes.
Who has been here since 2012.
I like the end scene with well, that's another one. Not mine.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Oh shit! All right, you guys want to do negatives now?
I can wait. I can say another positive before because I got a lot of negatives.
Shit. Oh shit!
I'll say one more. I'll say one more positive, and this was a positive towards Spider-Man. And that scene when him and Iron Man teamed up on that the giant axe guy.
I forgot his name.
In that scene.
Okay, yeah.
No. I'll say this. In that scene, Spider-Man was doing some pretty cool shit. This motherfucker grabbed that taxi. He did this little spin thing, and he freaking like ricocheted the taxi into him like a freaking hammer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that shit. Like it was. Hey, why doesn't he do that cool shit no more? Russo brothers need to do Spider-Man.
I don't like the new Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man that in the first Avengers, he was pretty good.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Russo brothers Spider-Man is a better Spider-Man than the other John Watts Spider-Man. Russo's Spider-Man is better than John Watts Spider-Man.
Remember the part where the giant tree fell when they were fighting that axe guy, and Spider-Man picked it up and he had Iron Man throw it with him to knock that dude out? I was like, oh my god, they're actually teaming up. Like, this is stuff that I've wanted for a lot. Like, why couldn't they do this in Homecoming then? Why are you waiting until Infinity War? We know they can.
The thing is, like, Spider-Man actually fought like Spider-Man. I think that's something that kind of caught us off guard.
Yeah, he was fighting like Spider-Man.
every time he saw him, he was like, "This is some pussy ass." Like that, like with that in Civil War when he was fighting, he was hitting the guys like, "You're prepared to, you're under arrest."
You have the right to remain silent.
Punk ass Spider-Man. Who the fuck is this?
You have a right to remain silent. You're under arrest.
Oh, you got a metal arm? Oh, cool. Oh, backhand him. But I do like in this movie, he was doing things that I would go, okay, this is what Spider-Man would do.
He came out with that double kick, and then he was like, "Hey, Mr. Stark, I'm here." He's like, "Kid, what are you doing here?" And he started actually doing Spider-Man stuff. I was like,
"Yeah, I like
Spider-Man."
I think
Spider-Man been.
I think at most where we got his Spider-Man was that scene when he was fighting. It was small and quick, but that shit he grabbed a freaking car and grabbed that shit and threw it down like a hammer into the guy. That shit was tight, bro.
Are you telling me he gets the Russo brothers to get this guy somewhat fighting?
Yeah.
He did not throw a punch in Homecoming.
Dude,
people don't know.
Dude, wait.
He didn't throw a punch in Homecoming.
I'm gonna say this, and people don't be mad, but this is just a fact. The Russo brothers, Captain America, Black Panther, and Spider-Man is the best adaptations of the character in the MCU so far. Yes, we only have one Black Panther film, but the Russo's Black Panther is.
Well, that was pretty good.
Fire.
Remember,
solid.
Back to this end. What they saw in Black Panther and Civil War gave them the hype to see it in 2018's Black Panther film.
Yeah.
You gotta build up that foundation first. He built up the foundation for Black Panther.
The foundation, perfect.
And for Spider-Man too. They built the foundation for Spider-Man for people to go watch his 2017 Homecoming film. But for Spider-Man, for me, during the movie, he was like what's that saying with the glass half full? That's kind of what he was. He had it at the moment, and then he stunk after that scene with Tony Stark. He was like, "You're an Avenger now." He smiled. He's like, "Yeah, I finally got noticed. If it takes him that long to notice you, you're a loser." Shit. God damn. And then you have that cringy death scene. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark.
I actually like that. Wait, I liked it. I thought that.
Dude, he was coming out of the
No. It was the best. It was the best death because that was literally off script. The way he acted, that was off script. That was unscripted.
He acted it well, but it was just so cringy to me. I don't know.
Mr. Stark, Mrs. I don't want to go.
I understand they're trying to make the Spider-Man young. He's like a young Spider-Man, but the fact that he was like, "Miss, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark." Yeah, motherfucker. Everyone got half the people died, stupid. You're gonna die. I don't go "Oh, don't hold me." Why? You die still. The holding doesn't stop the fucking infinite gauntlet. You still die.
When he started feeling the effect, I was looking at his body. And the way he started feeling, he looked like a walking corpse of zombies. Like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I was like, oh my god.
Stark. Yeah, did you not just see what happened? Were you not just here? The dude snapped his fingers. Half people died. Guess what? Ding ding ding, you're one of them. Congrats, you're dying. What the fuck you bitching?
It's like you're one.
Literally, 5 seconds before that scene. 5 seconds before that scene, he literally seen other people actually go into dust.
Turn to dust, and he's like, maybe. Oh no, what's happening? You know what's happening. You're dying, stupid. This isn't hard to figure it out. Don't go down like a tiger. Who was the one that just stood there and went? Oh, Nick Fury. He went, man, and went poof. I was like, all right. Spider-Man. It took him like an hour to die. He had to die in Iron Man's arms. He was crying, and then
yeah. Dude, it's the father.
Yo, they suck at death scenes. In these movies, when a good guy dies, they stink at death scenes. When Iron Man died, it took forever. Everyone had a chance to see Iron Man before he died. That dude was dying for an hour by a tree.
Dude.
Everyone was coming through it one at a time.
When Iron Man died, he looked like he was on the toilet taking a mad shit.
It was like this. And then walk up going, "I love you." All right, who's next?
That dude was stuck. Hey, look, I think I want to get to this part because it's another negative, and I want you guys to understand when I explain this. I'm gonna explain this. I want you guys to. I gotta explain this because a lot of people think this thing they did was intelligent. The Russo brothers, the writers, and the fans think this was an intelligent move, and it made sense, and it was smart, right? They only did this to make a sequel, and you guys know what part I'm talking about. Doctor Strange looked through time and says there was only 14,605 possibilities where they lose, but only one they win. Right? Listen. Let me explain it. Right? Let me explain it. So, overall, we find out Doctor Strange's plan was to let Thanos snap, wait 5 years for a Thanos from another timeline to come back, and then he assembles an army from their reality to fight a Thanos from another reality that they could have avoided if Doctor Strange froze time and killed Infinity War Thanos.
It's a weak ass bullshit.
So wait, so you're telling me the plan this whole time was to fight a Thanos from another reality? Waste all that time fighting a Thanos they didn't have to fight and they could have easily prevented, and all you had to do is freeze time, chop off his arm, and look, I know people want to say, but he can't chop off his arm. Bullshit. Because we saw the portal chop off that giant hammer dude's arm.
Yeah,
and look, I thought of 5 ways you can do it, and I can think of one. It's very simple.
Dude, I thought of 5 ways. As they were saying, there was only one way.
Right.
I go, bro, there's at least 5 ways right now to watch the fucking movie.
Hey.
More I haven't even thought about yet.
Hey, I'm gonna do this.
So many ways to stop this motherfucker.
Hey, I'm gonna
It's just whack.
V, I'm gonna do this just to make it a little bit more complicated, not so simple. Because people don't like simple stuff. You know, some of the stuff
Thanos
MC was simple. I'm gonna
Okay,
do this.
so, like,
Wait. I'm scared.
There was gonna be a sequel, though.
Yeah, I know.
Knew there was gonna be a sequel,
I know. But the reason for the sequel isn't good. And look, I'll give him this defense, right? I'll do this. To defend me. How they easily could have done it. We seen in Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange can push portals because he pushed a portal towards Loki and locked him in it, right?
Dude, he can make stairs move.
No. And what I'm gonna say is, you could have had the fight play out the same way as it did, and you hold down Thanos. All Strange had to do was while Iron Man and Spider-Man was pulling that glove, and we find out in the end game, he opened portals to different planets. He puts the portal behind them as they're pulling it off. So he cuts off the arm and they're back on Earth. So let's say if Thanos does wake up, he would have to go all the way back to Earth to get the glove. But what is Thanos with one arm going to do? Because that glove only fits on one hand. The hand that what it was made for. So he loses. We win.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the Black Order. And he doesn't have the Black Order because they were being on Wakanda.
Oh my gosh. And look,
Bruh.
and just like V said, there's 3 ways. There's 5 ways. There's at least 3 to 5 ways of how they could have won. Taking Thanos,
and the thing is, what annoys me is easily too.
It was easy.
The minute Thanos was like, "Oh, it's time," I'd be like, "Portal, fuck out of here." All right, take his arm.
All right. So since we're talking about Thanos, let's go to Thanos. So just for Infinity War,
yes.
How did you guys feel about Thanos in Infinity War specifically? I thought he was a letdown.
I like the opening, and then it was a letdown from there because he was inconsistent from the opening. Like the opening, he was savage.
There's no reason Killmonger should be a better villain than the villain you're building up for 10 years. Everyone want to say, "Oh, Thanos is better than Killmonger." You're out of your mind.
No,
it's out of your mind.
This.
I like Thanos though. He wasn't bad.
This is the thing. This is what they did with the Infinity War Thanos, right? In Endgame, I like what they did because they made him Frieza. He was just, or Homelander. You just hate them. You absolutely hate them. In Infinity War, they tried to go the Killmonger route with him, tried to humanize him. But the difference is, Killmonger's already human. You can humanize him. Thanos is an alien.
Yeah.
Thanos is an alien. Let the nigga be evil. Just let him go full on Frieza. Let him be Frieza.
So the big compilation.
It was better. I liked him more when he was like that. Like you said, like perfect. Like Frieza. I liked him more because when they tried to humanize him, it was like, I can't relate to fucking Thanos.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, guys.
Oh, and we gotta talk about where they humanized him. That's on where they the plot device.
The planet he was on, it wasn't gonna. He acknowledges because it's like all planets essentially, but it happens in the span of years. That's like science and shit. I'm not going into that. I was gonna focus on what he said. What he said was Titan eventually ran out of resources, and then eventually his planet failed. That's pretty much the essential reason why he went on a murdering spree on other planets he didn't know. Also, we're fine. I've told people this for years. How can he justify one planet's dying of no resources, and guys, Marvel, as they said in Thor, remember how Odin talks to Thor in the first part of Thor, where he says the cosmos are big? How can he justify one planet's demise to thousands?
Well, it made him twisted. That's basically what he thought. His mentality was twisted, and that's why he was in
and I'll say this. That's why they shunned him, because his plan to fix the issue was kill people, right? And everyone on Titan shunned him because his route was murder. Let's murder some people. But see, the bad problem was with that, Thanos wanted to kill people in a not kill specific people, rich and poor, anybody can get the smoke. But it's like,
to lessen the resources, so
that's a tough thing to do. Of course, yeah. And look, wait.
That's a flaw, because how do you know that? How do you know the life source of your planet is going? Like, how do you know that for millions of other planets?
Climate change.
Because he said that he wanted to basically kill people so the finite resources of their planet would not be taken up, because if you overpopulate, that's more resources, and eventually your planet would
get rid of half the planet, though.
That's what he did by killing people.
But see,
you like you could just take them and go, all right, your new planet is fucking this one over here. I mean, they weren't like regular Joes like us. They were actually like kind of broke and powerful, these people. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They were like super smart. Like you just put them on a different planet. Like, hey, motherfuckers, that's your new planet now. Like half was there.
Well, that's the thing with like like reproduction and things like that. You're gonna take up new resources and more resources as you get more.
And
so there's a lot of planets that have nothing on it. Who gives a fuck?
And
you let a planet full of dinosaurs be around. Dinosaurs are important. Fuck dinosaurs. Yeah, you get to live with the dinosaur planet.
And you also gotta look at it like this too, right? You also gotta look at it like this too. Yes.
Planet full of dinosaurs, that would suck. Holy shit, that's a black guy.
The sentient beings, they're pretty broken as is. You just put them on the dinosaur planet, bro. Dinosaurs become dinner for everybody. For real, like if we were at like with because the people of the planets they're on, they're not like regular, like I said, they're not like us. They have like powers or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You just put them on that planet, bro. Easily, we'll have a better planet, you know. And I
wanted to say this because you also gotta look at it like this too. Yes, Thanos' plan kind of makes sense in the temporary stance, right? What Thanos' plan should have been was going for because mind you, this was the big bad villain. You would think the big bad villain would go for the permanent solution to the thing. Now, this is the permanent fix, and I think this would have been an even more terrible thing of Thanos to do, taking away all species freedom of choice of what they want to do. And I say like this: the root problem is reproduction. People keep on fucking having babies. If a dog fucks another dog, that motherfucker gonna have 10 kids and shit popping out. Them motherfuckers be having babies and shit. But look,
so you're saying he should have taken away women's ability to have multiple different kids?
Yeah, no, he limits it. Like once he snaps, each species can only have maybe 1 or 2 children at a time. If once women reproduce once, that's it. They can no longer reproduce. They're done. Like, he literally affects the biology of all species and limits how many children people have. Literally takes away dogs' ability to have like 10 kids at once. Because most animals, like turtles and shit, they have like a gang of kids. Turtles have like I think over 50 kids. They be having. And look, I think that would have been a lot worse. Like, you're taking away every species' ability and luxury of reproducing. And reproducing how much they want at the time they want. He just takes that away.
But, like, the fans try to spin it like he was some moral compass dude. He just wanted to sit. No, literally, in the flashback scene with Gamora, he killed all of her family and told her, no, don't look. Turn around. All things are balanced, as all things should be.
Let me do this shit. Wait.
That's a logical person. He just killed this little girl's whole family in front of her. All things are balanced, as all things should be. What the fuck?
Scene was so dog shit.
Good person, my ass. What the fuck?
Hey, he walked over and did this shit. Hop into my van, little girl. Hop into my van. Look at the comb. Hop into my van. Get in my van. Kill him now. She's coming into the van. Kill him.
That scene was so bad, dude.
No, and look, and wait, you guys.
Right in front of her. Don't look. What? That's a good guy.
Hey, MSK. Let me bring this up, and I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
So remember Thanos stated that he doesn't like the fact that Gamora's a liar, right? Which meaning he doesn't fuck with liars. He don't like that lying shit, right? Mm-hmm. So, in Guardians of the Galaxy, if you look at Gamora's profile, it was confirmed that she's the last for people, right? She's the last. She's the last for species, for people. Thanos told Gamora, "I killed half, and now half is the other half is growing back." That's a lie. And yes, they retconned it, but that's a lie though. It goes against his character. He doesn't like lying. So did he just lie to her? Even though yes, that was a retcon. That was a retcon. He didn't
like lying in Nebula because of the way he treated Nebula. He didn't like when Nebula lied to him. He didn't really like. He was tolerant of Gamora because he just loved her more. That's what I take it up to be.
Nebula never lied to him.
No, for certain things she did. No, because remember how he in that's the next movie. Though. I can't.
She never lied.
Or like when she betrayed him, essentially.
She didn't betray him. Wait, that's not lying. She just betrayed him.
Well, he doesn't like people who betray him and people who lie. But,
I'm just talking about that. He didn't like the fact that Gamora lied. He has something against lying. He detests that shit. He doesn't like liars. And what he told her was, I trained you in many things, but I never trained you to be a liar.
Be a good liar. Yeah,
he never trained her to be a liar. So, I would say, I can, yes, they retconned that technically, but as far as Thanos' character, that's straight up a lie, because Gamora's planet, she's the last of her people. Her people are dead. How did her people come back if she's the last? Unless somebody was freaking popping babies in her, and well, that would mean she would know if her people was alive too.
How the fuck she knows when people are dead? She was hanging with Thanos the whole time.
She was turned around. She didn't even see them die. Essentially, remember how you told her to turn around?
Even let her look back.
How she knows that her whole species died. She's like, no.
On her the Nova Corps did. Remember when they had them locked up?
Right.
And they were standing. The Nova Corps listed that she's the last of her people. The Nova Corps. Yeah, she's the last.
They got the information wrong though, because remember, people didn't really know much about Thanos. They knew of him. He was a big villain, but not known as a big villain.
Thanos was the kingpin of the galaxy. You know of him, but you don't really know where he came from. But you know not to fuck with this motherfucker. He was the kingpin of the galaxy.
So let's go to the Avengers themselves. So let's start with the most controversial one, which is Thor.
Wait. Stay on Thanos and Gamora. We didn't finish that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like Thanos.
No. We have to talk about the moment they humanized him. The plot device they used. The Soul Stone and the planet.
Okay, so basically, guys,
Gamora.
You guys all know this by now. She has. When you go to this place, you have to die to get the Soul Stone because obviously the Soul Stone makes perfect sense, right?
Right.
Well, he kills her. He just pushes her off.
And but see, I want to ask you guys this.
Crying like a little bitch.
What? All right, so
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
All right, so
he just murdered a ton of people on Thor's ship 5 minutes ago.
And he's crying for Gamora, who treats him like shit.
No, and
she's laughing in his face. She goes, ah. And he was like, Gamora, I really could have met you. She's calling a punk.
She's like, huh? And look, wait.
She was like a pussy, and he was like, I'm crying for you. What?
Let me ask you guys this. What did Thanos love about Gamora? Because remember, Thanos, I don't know. No, this is what Thanos said. Thanos grabbed Gamora because he said, "Oh, you're a fighter." Just because she pulled away from any normal kid would do, because you're taking me from my mother. So if that's the case, Thanos should have took all the kids on the planet because they all would have pulled away from him.
Thanos touching little.
Because that's the reason he took her, because she had a fight back, she had that fight back mentality. But any kid would fight back if you're taking them from their parent. Right. So what makes her special?
Thanos more like a shark, having a little fish around it, just like that. No,
yeah,
that's what I got from it. Oh, this fish tried to slap me one time. All right, whatever. You know what, fish, you can chill me, whatever. But anytime I want to, I can get rid of you. But I'm gonna let you hang around me. That's how I felt with that scene. That's what it portrayed. Oh, it's a little fish with a huge fucking shark. You know?
Yeah, because in my opinion, I was like, we don't even know what he loved about her. And it's you kill her and then you tell me he loves her. He fucking abuses this girl and shit. And what you fucking mean he loves her?
He forced them, he forced Nebula and Gamora to.
Yeah, he forced them to spar and shit.
Lose limbs.
This
is a good guy. This is a good guy to people. People thought of him as some great villain. in terms of, like, his motivation was the great villain. It's like...
Hey, if there's one thing Gamora made sure to accomplish was not to lose so she doesn't lose a leg. That's what she made sure to do, and every single time they sparred.
Kid, it only cost you an arm and a leg,
It cost you a fucking head too.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was so dumb. Like they had no. They showed that he loved her, but they didn't explain shit about why he loved her. That's why.
Yeah, I think they should have showed like flashback. In my opinion, he should have had a deeper reason for taking her. I don't know. Maybe there was a similarity between them. Like, I don't know, they was both considered.
About his backstory.
No. Hey, you wanna know what? If they really dived into Thanos' past, Thanos was shunned because he was also born on the planet, and he was like the ugly kid. He was the deformed fucking weirdo kid. Now, if they want to do that, I think they did that for Gamora. She would have been a weird, deformed green kid of the planet, and everybody else looks different. Cool. That would have made sense. And they would have had a connection because they was the shunned, ugly motherfreakers of the planet. And it's like, I'm gonna take you shunned ugly, baby. Come with me. I'm gonna teach you how to be a badass. That
so
shit.
Nice.
She was a regular chick. She was some bitch. Bitch.
She was like just a normal kid.
This is my kid. Yeah.
I think
that's what he did with the Black Order, though. That's what they said in the movie.
No. Let me explain. I just realized something. Nobody gave a fuck about Gamora so much. Now, besides even Thanos, when Gamora was on what's the name of the fucking planet with the people with the 3 dots in their chest or whatever is
and Guardians 2, right?
The Nova Corps.
Yeah.
When she went to the Nova Corps planet, and not even they give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
Like, if Thanos walked in Nova Corps planet, they'd be like, yo, fuck, it's Thanos. She walked in and go, who the fuck is this bitch?
Oh, shit, you right.
That's how much nobody give a fuck about Gamora.
Her race wasn't popular.
No. He's talking about Gamora under Thanos. Gamora was part of Thanos' army.
You were in Thanos' army. I'm not scared of you whatsoever.
No. Everyone should have known Gamora was under Thanos because like she was part of the army. She was one of his big lieutenants too.
Thanos should be near. That's what anyone rationally would say. But she was such a nothing with Thanos that when she rolled up to that planet, people were like, fuck out of here. Nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody.
Not one person.
Nobody recognized her.
And nobody cared.
Nobody recognized her.
Nobody knew. But if it was Thanos, chilling outside the shop, I wouldn't be going crazy. She was outside the shop, nobody said nothing. But somehow her and Thanos have a connection? Nah. That connection's bullshit. That's called plot device. Yeah. Oh, we need to make him like he really likes her. Why? Fuck up, man. Just fucking make it like he really likes her. Why though? And then he starts crying like a little baby.
He dropped that tear.
I'm glad he threw her. I wish he had a time stone to rewind it. Again.
MSK.
Corny when he threw
MSK. Shouts out to J3.
To Gamora when he killed that bitch.
Spiritual? Look at you. Nobody wants you but me. You ain't shit without me. You without me equals shit. You understand that, you ugly fat bitch? Now let me borrow your car.
You ugly fat bitch, worthless bitch. Hey, MSK, I forgot to say this. Shouts out to J3. Creamy filled donuts. No, jelly filled donuts. When Gamora fell, jelly filled donuts.
Oh yeah. Like, okay,
now that green blood.
Yes. The last thing I want to talk about before we go to the Avengers is they really downplayed the Guardians. Remember how like Thanos came and he took Gamora from the Guardians? Why was he turning people into bubbles? Can't you snap like? I don't know. It just feels like after all these years of building up the stones were lackluster. The stones were like
look, this is why I say Dark Knight was even. Look, I'm not trying to be bashing, but Dark Knight was a hard PG-13. This shit was still a soft PG-13. You're turning motherfuckers into bubbles. Fucking.
So what I don't understand how is how you could physically rewind time, but at the same time Thanos never realistically used that ability for his advantage when he could have easily done it in throughout the entire movie. There's several times where he's like, I don't like this. Let me do it again. I keep my memory, so who gives a fuck? Shoop, and he just does it again. But instead of doing that, he just goes, fuck it. We're here. Like, Thanos got lazy the more stones he got? I don't understand the duality of that scene.
You would think he'd get even more intense and get more
intense,
more savagery.
Broken, more unfair. And the thing is, the overall thing is, they really, and they didn't hit it, but they should have. The more he got, the more unfair it became to deal with.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know? But they never did that. Every time you saw him, he was kind of negotiable in his stance.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, As to get more stones. I don't understand how it happened like that.
Oh, is that Joe Biden fly? Watch out, V. Is that Joe Biden fly messing with him?
Some like fucking downplayed gauntlet shit.
Yeah, and are we gonna talk about the ending thing? We don't get there yet, but we're gonna talk about the ending thing.
Yeah, because like that.
I don't want to get there yet, but I want to talk about that. I want to get there yet because I know y'all want to save that the snap.
All right,
because you want to get to the Avengers, so let's jump into the Avengers.
The Avengers plays into that final scene. So for the movie, for me, guys, the gauntlet was so played down. All those stones are played down.
Yeah.
He turns people into bubbles.
The more it got played down.
Dude, in the comic book, he turns people into ice statues and breaks them.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you can't do that?
That's
murder.
Bruh. He turned Thor into a stone statue and literally broke that shit. Killed that motherfucker.
He took it and smashed it on the ground. Didn't care one lick about how he died.
Yep.
I was like, you can't turn people into stones? Like, come on.
They just made him more negotiable, and I hated that. Because every time you saw him, you're like, this guy's got a new stone. Oh, he's more broken. And he just does what he does, next thing you see him, it does something with that stone. And then for the most part, that's it. And you're like, what the fuck? Every time he got a new stone, he did like a trick with it, and then he scaled it back, went for the next stone.
Also, we'll knock this out easily. Thanos did not need the Black Order. The Black Order are useless.
Yeah, they didn't need him.
Thanos could have done the whole movie by himself, but somebody needs the Black Order from.
The Black Order was in the wrong movie, because in Avengers 2, Thanos stated, "I want to do this myself," which means he should have been the only one doing this himself. The Black Order should have been the villains for Avengers 2. It should not have been Ultron. It should have been just like how Justice League 1 was, that trash movie. Steppenwolf came, one of the first lieutenants from Apocalypse, but not Darkseid yet. One of the lieutenants come. But in Avengers 2, you could have had maybe 2 Black Order members come. The weaker ones, Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive. They could have came, and they could have been the villains. And looking for some stones and shit.
They downplayed Corvus. That's the one.
They downplayed Corvus. No.
Bro.
They made Corvus Glaive. They made Corvus Glaive inconsistent. I'm gonna go back to this. Corvus Glaive bodied the fuck out of Vision. He kept on stabbing that motherfucker. Vision was like, oh, stop! He just kept on stabbing him. Stop! He was poking at him.
He was actually broken, and they made him look like the biggest punk ass in that movie.
Right,
I'll really broken. Actually,
I'm gonna use this scene here. So you're telling me Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight can beat the shit out of have Wanda and Vision running, the strongest Avengers. The strongest ones up there with Thor, right? They're the 2 strongest ones with Thor. But Captain America, Black Widow, and Falcon has to bail those 2 out, and they beat the shit out of Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight? I get it, Cap's a super soldier. But Falcon, a fucking human, and fucking Widow bail out Vision and Wanda from trouble?
Wanda has powers. Can't she tap them and like put them in a different reality? She did to Iron Man. Remember in Age of Ultron, she tapped him and she put him somewhere else.
The thing about Corvus Glaive is he can't really die as long as his blade's still alive. So like, I don't understand why he even bounced. I'd have been like, oh, I even got hurt. I'm like, that motherfucker? Like,
no. They did that bullshit where he was taking too long to take the Stone of Vision. Then Cap came out of nowhere. You gotta watch the scene. That shit looks funny. Hey, watch the scene. That shit looks funny. Cap's just running like Forrest. Cap was running like Forrest, and he fucking tackled Corvus Glaive running like Forrest.
Corvus Glaive has super speed, super strength, speed, endurance, senses, and invulnerability to a degree. And somehow he just stood there and let Cap fuck him up. What? I mean, I didn't like that. What's his name? Who's the one that does that shit with that dude? I always fuck his name up, but he has like a force. Other looking dude.
Ebony Maw.
They made him like exactly how he is, but Corvus Glaive they downplayed, and they're both really broken, and they just made one dude over the other. And it was like a weird imbalance, you know.
Ebony, look, Ebony Maw shouldn't have died so easy. Anyways, his death was dumb, and he was so powerful. Like he should have been smarter. He should have been smarter.
He took that scene out of Aliens. He said, "You ever seen Aliens, Mr. Stark?" Fuck. Well, so that's why I wanted to talk about. So that's why I want to get the Black Order out of the way. We all know they're fucking trash. They didn't even need them in this movie. They're better.
They had their own movie, and their own movie would have been so fucking good.
Yeah. They should have been. No. All 4 of them should have been the villains for Avengers 2, because we're leading up to Thanos, Let them be the villains of Avengers 2.
You could have had each Black Order in all the different timelines.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. I think it would have been better because look at it like this. Ultron is so disconnected from Avengers 1 because, yes, he's connected by the stone and Tony's bullshit. But, like, the first movie is about the Chitauri, Thanos' army. Thanos already sending people there to get the stones for him. It'll make sense in the second Avengers film, he's sending his lieutenants to go get it. And then third film, he finally pops up and is like, I'm done with this bullshit.
Well, because, like, what if, like, the henchmen were following the Avengers in Endgame, and then when they went back in time, they went with them to stop them, then you fight them, like, one-on-one, you beat them, obviously, you know, I think that's better. You fight
I don't want to be a
weird
fight for, depending on who fights who, like...
Yeah, Corvus Glaive versus, like, Cap and Iron Man, you know he would have got wrecked by their bullshit.
Corvus Glaive versus,
Hey,
Black Widow.
Man, dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Corvus Glaive and Iron Man would probably... Iron Man and Cap would have probably one-shotted Corvus Glaive. He's following them through time. He stops him.
Who's the dude
I'm gonna kill you guys.
That's who the power of the was. Him versus Black Widow.
Dude,
so you got a neck snap.
We're doing that mission in 8 buildings.
Alright.
Oh wait, I wanted to get. Fuck. I wanted to get to something else because I think we didn't discuss this. They downplayed they made Iron Man. Look, I like Iron Man's cool, but they made him so petty and downplayed the fuck out of his like.
I was gonna go to the Avengers. I was gonna Iron Man first.
Like, all right, then let's go.
Like,
okay,
I'll ask this: Who's the shining member of the Avengers in the movie?
In the first one?
In the Avengers Infinity War, who do you think is like the best one there?
I mean, it was really Thor. I'll be honest, Thor had the most focused story. Thor had the most focused story. His story was to get the hammer. I think he got
like the second most screen time out of all the Avengers.
Yeah, Thor was the most focused, so he had the most shine. Like he had the shine.
I feel like they downplayed Cap. They downplayed Cap so hard.
No, dude.
Cap, I get it.
Dude, I'll be honest. They downplayed the fuck out of Tony after 10 years. Like, they made him so fucking petty. Like, and I'll say this. When Tony had the phone to call Cap, right? Tony had the phone to call Cap. And in Endgame, he went off for no reason, going off and saying, why was you there to help me, right? Let me get back to this. This motherfucker had the phone. All he had to do is fucking type a message. We need your help. We're in New York. Get here fast. Or call him real quick and say, yo, Cap, shit's going down. Because Cap stated in Civil War, if you need me, I will be there. Tony was over there being fucking petty, not picking up the fucking phone and calling them.
After what happened in Civil War, they weren't going to talk to each other.
No. Cap. No. This is the difference. Cap, either, regardless of anything, would have sat down at the bar with Tony and tried to make up. Tony was being so butthurt and so fucking petty. That was 2 years later, and he's not picking up the phone. Pick up the fucking phone, dude, and call him. Because in Endgame, he was complaining to him when Cap saved him. Oh, where was you at, Cap? Where was you at? You didn't fucking call him, you bitch. Why you getting mad at him when you had the means to contact him? Like, you're being petty. He's being petty. For no reason, and I was like,
character. He went from this witty cool dude to like a martyr. I gotta protect everybody.
And people forget the reason why all this is happening is because Iron Man did so well because Tony played witty cool dude.
Yeah,
so fucking good, nonstop. Even was it the third one? I think the one that one was kind of whatever. Mm-hmm. Even still, he was still a witty cool dude, and he kind of like you still enjoyed Iron Man in that movie, even though it wasn't as good. You still enjoyed Iron Man in that movie, and then you see these movies, and then you see the Avengers, and you're like. He's not really cool to him. Every now and then he'll go a little bit, and then he'll go, and then he'll rewind.
One more thing. Oh my god. You guys don't realize this. They downplayed the fuck out of his intelligence. Like, the most simple things, and I'll say this. Yeah. When they was on the ship, this annoyed me too. No. This was Tony's plan. Okay, we got a stone, right? Mind you, Thanos can make a portal on ship and go home. He can do that. His plan was, alright, let's go to this foreign area we know nothing about and catch Thanos off guard with the three of us. Me, you, Spider-Man, and Strange. That's my plan. I was like,
what y'all doing, son? I'm dead tired of this shit.
Huh?
Or the logical thing would be go back home where your friends are, tell them what happened, and then bring all your friends in. You know,
dude, wait a minute, dude. Just imagine, what if that ship was going straight to Thanos' planet, and there was a full-on army, and his plan was gonna be strange.
They'd make some broken bullshit where they all would have beaten them. Yeah. I knew that shit was gonna happen.
They kept making Captain America not really cool, dude. But the guy who fucks up and just roll with the punches kind of guy. He went from like, really cool dude, to I fucked up, but here's what it is. Let's go here. And they just totally changed the entire character within 2 movies. And it's just, like I said, when you see Iron Man and you see really cool dude, everyone loved Iron Man because he was that guy and everyone got excited about that character.
Sarcastic, confident,
character development,
all that shit.
He had character development,
confident as fuck.
He got character development, but he still was that dude where you like his personality from the first movie, because he was the same consistent dude in every single movie he was in, all the way up until Infinity War. He's the same dude essentially. Yeah. He kind of got it back in Endgame, but that's a different.
In Civil War, he was like that a little bit in Civil War. In Civil War, he was like that a little bit too. He
wasn't as bad though. He was still like that in that scene where they were talking about the Sokovia Accords. He was like stern. He was like they were having that witty banter between all each other. Like he was still that way. It was just that he didn't really know what to do because of what just happened. Like
I'll give
no. Iron Man went from fuck the U.S. government, whatever. Okay, my boy Rhodes, okay, it's my boy. Okay, he gets a suit. Okay, we're cool. So fuck the government, because he said right. He went to fucking Congress. He said fuck off. And then
Iron Man
in
too.
Civil War, in Civil War, they were like, yeah, the government needs you not to do shit, and you gotta be our bitch. And then he fought Captain America and defended the government, who in all the other Iron Man movies told him to eat his ass. So I think it started after Civil War. By the time we went
because
Avengers,
Tony
was already whipped and played down.
Tony is a rebel, just like, look, in the Civil War comic, it's different how they set up for him to be a government lapdog, but in the MCU, he's been a rebel like all 3 movies. He's been like, man, I don't fuck with this government shit.
Yeah, they
even Congress told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
in Congress.
Like he don't fuck with the government like that.
Black Widow and I think Winter Soldier went and said, "Fuck you guys, kiss my ass," and she was the same way to every single movie essentially. Yeah. She's gonna be consistent over Iron Man. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, let me say a positive real quick for Iron Man. It was, and this isn't even a character. It's just a moment. When he fucking introduced his new suit, walked up with the glasses, took them off. New suit came on.
Oh yeah.
And he blasted him. I was like, oh, damn. You know, I didn't really like. I like the Endgame Iron Man suit better because it's the mix of the original color palette and the design. But this suit, it was clearly a prototype to the Endgame thing, prototype design.
Remember when they were fighting Thanos on Titan, and they had the Shadow Clone Jutsu for Doctor Strange? That was cool. Actually cool as fuck.
I like how they kept making for Iron Man. They keep making different ways and innovative ways for him to show his suit.
Yeah,
you know. I like that a lot, and that's what I like about his character. Like when he goes Iron Man, and you know he's going down, he always finds a cool way to bring his suit to you. In the beginning, in the first movie, he was like putting it on. It was, you know, he had like fly whatever, some bullshit, and went from that to like a suitcase suit, like all these cool ways. And then the suit would come to him and clap onto him. Now it's just like it's just there because net up technology. And I like that. I like how they did that.
Let me ask you guys this other thing. Those glasses he's wearing, were those the glasses Spider-Man has in Far From Home?
I don't know.
I didn't see Far From Home.
I know what it is. He just threw them like they were shaming.
Dude, I swear, like, Doctor Strange is cool in the movie. Like, okay, so let's go like basic scenes for now. Did you guys like the action in the movie? You thought the action was good?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like how things were done, but visually it was
stunning. Visually stunning. It's actually visually stunning. I like the way it looked.
I felt like they tried to make who was it? Doctor Strange 2 like the dad type. Meanwhile,
they try to make it more like Iron Man. They try to make it more like the old Iron Man, and they try to make Iron Man the new dad type.
No, they made him like trying to be like the headstrong guy or whatever.
Whatever. Like the Batman.
And my problem was like we just saw his movie and he's not that guy. Like the Doctor Strange of that movie and Doctor Strange of this movie are completely different Doctor Strange.
Well, it's literally he's learning how to be a better man. Remember, like that was the point of Doctor Strange's movie. He's supposed to be a better man at the end of it and become that mentor that's supposed to be the sorcerer.
He was a prick. He was a prick. What are you talking about? Like he was like That scene with him, that when he got saved, he was immediately an asshole. It's like, what the fuck?
That's his personality, though. That's just him.
Not in the first one. Not in the first one. In his own movie, he wasn't like that. He would want to understand more. He would want to still learn more in the first movie. And this movie telling me he knows everything? No, he doesn't.
I think the Guardians like kind of
look.
The Guardians make what's that? Oh shit.
Didn't he throw those glasses away like they were nothing?
Yeah, he did. After they went into
I mean, the frames are different, but I think those are the same. They're the same frames. The glasses, the shields are different color. But okay, this one. Look, they can say. I wouldn't say it's rough. They can say within the 5 years that's when he built the satellite. But it was in Civil War when he was beginning production of the satellite thing. Because remember that in the first scene when they showed young Tony and then it was a hologram. Though that was the technology in Far From Home, right? The satellite and shit.
Right.
So I'm guessing he probably had the satellite built by the time Infinity War or within the 5 years before Endgame. Let's say if the satellite was built during Infinity War. Why didn't he take none of those resources with him?
Bro, he literally made the plan up on the fly. Let's go take the fight to him. You can go back home, get all your friends and
because
shit.
the plot couldn't use it, dog. It wasn't ready.
Yeah. I think and look, they did it on
lazy ass script writers are going.
They made these characters. They made Iron Man do these petty decisions just to keep the Avengers disassembled. What I would have thought would have been more even better was that all the Avengers were assembled on Wakanda, but even though they're assembled, they still lost. Even though they're all there, they still lost.
I feel like during the movies, because they call it the Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers really are never together.
Yeah, the Avengers Infinity War is not an Avengers film to me because the Avengers don't assemble.
Not together. If you look at all the movies, this is the only movie they're not together.
So, one thing I would say about this movie though that I didn't like is how it ended with the bad guy winning. We rarely see movies in which the bad guy wins. It's really
so,
and look, and V
the fucking Stormbreaker hammer goes through a Infinity Gauntlet that can shoot a blast. It hits down.
Alright, wait. Let me. You want to go there? You want to go there? Wait a minute. You guys want to go there? Hey, I want you guys. I want you guys to feel me on this. Let me know if you like this scenario. Let me know. I
got the clips ready.
Let me know. Alright, Thanos. Alright, Thor throws Stormbreaker, right? And let's say he still hits Thanos. He still hits Thanos. Now listen to when I say this. Thor is walking up to Thanos' body and then he's doing his bullshit monologue and he's about to take the final blow. But then we come to find out that blast and shit and Thanos on his knees was fake. And Thanos actually right behind him and then Thanos looks at him and just straight up calls him like, I don't know, a fucking failure or something. He just says, you're a failure. Then he snaps his finger or something. You know. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You still no. He should have gone for the head. Because he would have still hit him he still would have hit the hologram version, the fake one in the chest. So he would reality warp behind him saying should have gone for the head.
Or you should have said, your dad.
Or one time, just go, man, what the fuck? You know what this is?
Yeah.
Or like he could have said,
all right.
Your dad, or he could say like, your dad be disappointed. You know he knows Odin. Like they never say it, but like
Hey, that would have been some shit to juggle. Like,
cool.
Your dad would have been fucking disappointed, you bitch.
Your dad would have went for the head.
Oh shit! I mean, dude, wouldn't make any sense is that he punches Captain America in the face, knocks him out. And Captain America gets up. You should be dead. You literally should be dead. That is like.
Wait. Let me know what you guys think about the scenario. You know, that whole scene still plays out the way we saw it, but instead of Thanos on his knees snapping, that would be a fake Thanos. That blast was fake, and Thor thought he was fighting something, and Thanos let him do that just to fuck around with him because he got those stones. He's like, I flexed, I won, but then he ends up right behind him. Reality warps behind him, and then you say a thing like, "Oh, your dad would have went for that, or should have gone for the head." Snaps his finger. It would have been fake. So all that shit that we saw, that bullshit beam, and Thor breaking through it, Thanos just let Thor think he succeeded.
that axe into bubbles. You literally did it earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
Why just use it to your advantage when you could without getting hit?
Or
and the fact that he could rewind time. He could rewind time 5 minutes and just sat there and thought about like, where's Thanos? Thanos is like, I already won. Like this has already happened. I just it's good.
And I'm not.
That'd be awesome as fuck if he did that shit. I'd be like, damn, holy shit.
Like the whole thing plays out there, rewind time, and everyone's like, "Where? Right, guys, ready to fight Thanos?" Like, see that scene where everyone's about to fight Thanos, and Thanos just walks in the middle. Yeah, I won already. So, all right. Peace out.
They had similar concept to that. So, I prefer the concept that they didn't use because you just brought it up. The concept they didn't use that would have been even better than what we got. So basically, they had a different ending of how Thanos was going to snap. So what it was going to be was the Avengers and stuff were going to be on Earth. Were going to be like literally, he's by himself, and there's going to be a bunch of them trying to jump him. Hulk trying to fucking hold him down. Thanos pulling them back, socking them up. They're all jumping at him, and he's pushing them back, repelling everybody back, pushing them back, right? And literally, it was supposed to be Hulk holding him down, Captain America trying to, I don't know, hold his leg or something, and Thanos just so powerful. He just like this. Hulk is trying to hold him down. He's like, you weak little bitch. And he just snaps. So you have like Black Panther and all these heroes trying to hold him down. They're trying their best. They're
for epic that way.
Yeah, like it would have made more emotional because like you would have felt bad because like these dudes are really fucking trying to hold him back. And they can't do it.
Still got
but you physically see it. You physically see Hulk just trying to hold this man's arm down, keep him from snapping, and Thanos is just like, hey, you wanna know what would have been a nice touch? Freaking Black Panther was jumped on his back, had him in a chokehold, and as Thanos snapped, Black Panther fades away, all have them in the chokehold.
You see Thanos go like this, he goes.
He's like,
well, because like they try to do that on the planet of Titans, where the Guardians.
Yeah, they did that. I wanted that.
Peter,
I wanted that on.
So mad. Peter broke him out of the trance they put him in. I was like, oh, that has to be plot armor bullshit. If I ever should see.
No, hey, MSK. You wanna know what makes it worse? Nebula, who also wanted to stop Thanos, was standing right next to him. She wasn't doing nothing. She could have.
Yeah.
Tackled Peter, tackled the ground. You're not stopping this, you white boy.
Dude.
And like,
hey, anybody can say I'm lying. I watched this movie twice and I remember this shit. Go back to that scene. Nebula was standing right there next to him and not doing nothing. She was just standing right behind him. She was in arm's reach. She could have stopped him. And she just
like, to be fair, they almost beat Thanos to get the glove. You know what? Peter's gotta be a little bitch. How could even Fathom and Gamora would be living if she went with Thanos? That's why he was crying before. He was crying before.
How about this? How about Peter stop being a little bitch? You know what Thanos is gonna do when he snaps his finger, right? So how about you man the fuck up to save literally half of every living being in the universe? But no, he's like, no, my Gamora's more important than that. Man, fuck. That's why, once again, I hate when they add emotions and like that kind of stuff, because no one's sitting there going, yeah, I remember that time my girlfriend was killed by her father, and I cried like a bitch, and he killed half the, like, no one can relate to that in any way, shape, or form. No one can relate to that scene with Peter.
That's the reason why that scene was so emotional. That's the reason why that scene was so emotional, was because like they took Gamora away, and he acknowledged she's gone now. I thought he already did that.
Wait. What words did they use to imply that she was dead? Because Thanos could have
he mourns for her. No. Mantis was on his head, and then she was like, he mourns for her, and it clicked in his brain. If he's mourning for someone that's not there, he took Gamora in the previous scene that they were.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, because the reason I brought that.
But it was already a shock to him. Like she went with Thanos. He got her for a reason. If she's not there with him, then it obviously means she's dead.
No. And I'll say this. Mind you, Thanos was zipping back and forth to a ship. Remember when they were sitting on the throne?
Oh yeah,
he could have threw it in a prison and kept going looking for the stones. He could have left him on his ship.
Whew, but I think we covered everything.
No, wait, what you did? No,
movie could have been better.
No, wait a minute. You guys are forgetting fucking Thor. Let's not forget the fact that we find out. Well, no, let's not forget that we finally find out this bitch is 1,500 years old, and he needs a fucking weapon. When the movie should have been him becoming fucking Raiden and learning how to use his thunder without the fucking hammer. Ugh! Didn't Thor Ragnarok just came out right before that?
I watched Ragnarok and it tells me he doesn't need a hammer, and the next movie he says he needs a hammer. Oh shit! Fuck me now.
Oh, the first thing you do when you see him, he goes, "I need a new hammer." Didn't you just have like Raiden thunder come out of your hand?
Right.
But I need something for the plot to like pull through. So I'm gonna need a new hammer.
And look. I granted Thor's entrance was cool with the hammer. In my opinion, Thor should have never lost the hammer in Ragnarok. But with the way Ragnarok set it up, in Infinity War, you have to go off of Ragnarok. You have to go off the fact that he does not need a hammer no more. He has to be Raiden now. He doesn't need a hammer. In Infinity War, they made Thor desperate. He was desperately trying to get a hammer. He was going to kill himself just to get a fucking hammer.
Why not just take that time during the movie to learn to master his why couldn't he master his lightning powers? And he just got them.
That scene with this isn't the first one. Peter Dinklage's never get a hammer, and he goes, "So I will not be alive." And Peter Dinklage goes, "Yes, that's what death is."
Yeah, that's what death is.
Cringe, man. Oh, this is so crazy.
That scene was. Dude, that scene made me laugh my ass. It's like only scene that movie that made me laugh.
No, hey, the funniest thing about Peter Dinklage is what you find out is he's a dwarf, but he's a giant dwarf. I was like, oh my god, this is a big ass mother freaker. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Another thing. So Thanos took Peter Dinklage's hands, so he can't build nobody else's weapons, right?
It killed everybody else except Peter Dinklage.
Yes. How did he build a fucking hammer if he doesn't have hands?
How about he should not be alive?
Right, yeah, agreed.
Why? Thanos knew this guy was creating weapons to kill, and then he didn't finish off the very last person. He just cut off his hands.
He killed all of one guy's hands off. Why wouldn't you just kill that guy? Like you obviously have zero issue with killing people.
No. Peter Dinklage said he did it so I can only make stuff for Thanos, but you can't make stuff for Thanos.
Then no.
Like the whole time, dude, Thor should have just mastered his lightning powers. He could have had what's that thing in the comic books where he has like his Super Saiyan form, Warrior's Madness, where he gets like 10 times stronger. Like give him his Super Saiyan form. You could have took all that time so you could tap into Warrior's Madness. No, one movie says I don't need a hammer anymore. I have my own power. Next movie.
Oh no. MSK.
I need a hammer, guys.
MSKV.
I cannot beat this motherfucker.
Remember, MSKV, remember, they took that Super Saiyan moment they could have gave Thor and gave it to Captain Marvel when she went Super Saiyan 2. They gave it to her. But, wait, let me ask you guys something, because there's another character. What did you guys think about Rocket?
I think all the Guardians stunk except for Rocket.
No,
he barely passes the finish.
Okay, I want to offer this up.
Like you call it Infinity War, right? The movie's essentially just Avengers featuring Guardians. Essentially, what it is. It's pretty much a Guardians movie featuring Thanos and Iron Man.
Yeah. And look. Let me say this real quick, because in my honest opinion, I thought about it. At first when I watched, I was like, Rocket's cool, but then I thought it over time. And Peter, I'm glad Peter said this. Peter said on the ship, like, he said you're running because he said something like on lines of you're running because you're scared, because Rocket had no reason to go with Thor and Groot. Thor could have easily gotten ship, went on his own. He's an alien. He knows how to drive ships. Come on, let's be real. They got ships on Asgard. So you're telling me Rocket literally straight up ran bitch made to stay clear from Thanos by going with a guy who's going to fight Thanos.
You know what? I learned to stop expecting logic in these movies and just blowing my brains up before I start.
Yeah, and look, I'm just saying, as far as Rocket's character, that was straight bitch made for him to just leave his team like that. And he took Groot too. He made sure to take his son. He was like, if I'm gonna die, I'm taking my fucking son with me. Fuck you guys, I'm out of here. Like, he straight up ran away from him. Like, dude, you're a bitch.
The last thing I wanted to tackle was like Black Panther felt like not.
He didn't.
Either.
They
like,
didn't give him nothing tight to do besides. E-bomb bit. That's it.
And get this, dude. When he said call defenses and get this man a shield, he said it better in a trailer than in an actual movie. I almost blew my brains out. I was like, oh my lord.
Oh yeah, no, because they I think in the trailer they slowed it down a bit. That dialogue was zipped by so quick. Like it didn't feel like there's no emphasis. Like they didn't really stay there just a little bit when he said that. And get this man a shield. They didn't really stay there in the trailer.
They set that shit up.
They kind of slowed it down.
You kind of felt like, yeah, look, he's the captain right here. He's gonna get his shield back.
Yeah.
And it's like he doesn't get it back. He actually fights the whole movie without a shield. Because the movie, the Russo brothers said they wanted to call him Steve Rogers during the movie. They said for Infinity War you should call him Steve Rogers because this is no man's land Cap. He dismantles the Captain America. He didn't want to be Captain America. That's what they kind of wanted you to believe. They wanted you to call him Steve Rogers because in the next movie they call him Captain America. He wears the suit, he has the shield. But in this movie he doesn't have the shield at all. So you can't really call him Cap without the shield. He's never really actually used it. But we call him Cap because we're viewers and that's literally Steve Rogers, so that's Captain America does. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but...
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, that's like silly character plot shit.
No, that's just trying to like add more to something they didn't need to add. Oh, we'll call him Steve Rogers in the first one. Nobody would know that he's Captain America.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, yeah, we know it. Like, no one's going. Oh yeah, I like the Avengers movies. You know, Iron Man. It's good old Steve. No, it was Captain America. Nobody every time he's filmed with Captain America. Like,
wait, let me.
It made no sense.
Wait. So that suit he had. We took off the star. That was a Civil War suit, right? And I guess just painted it black.
Essentially, they said that he just got a new suit. Eventually, that suit that we saw in Endgame, he just always had it. He just didn't use it because he wanted to obviously mask himself from the government. That was supposed to be because you know how they're ready for the government. He needs to have a different suit, so it's unrecognizable. And that's why.
Why the fuck he got a silhouette star in the middle? That's big.
You know what?
Don't never know.
No, it wasn't a color star, but he had a big star. He had a big ass star in his chest. It was black, but it was like, wait a minute. Are you Captain America? I mean, your shit black, but that's a star, man. You Captain America, motherfucker.
If we live in that world and you saw Captain America look like that, I would still go, oh, it's Captain America. Not, oh, a beard. Who could this guy be? A black star? That's definitely not Captain America. He just the Iron Blue. This guy has the black star. Like, you would instantly go, Captain America, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, one more thing. How did Steve Rogers go into hiding for 2 years when the whole world, everyone knows Steve Rogers fought in World War II? They know who he is. There's a museum that shows his identity. Maybe Black Widow has some remember the shit from Winter Soldier, the fake face?
Yeah.
Baby.
A duffel bag full of fake faces and black tie-dye.
It's like, here.
And then go into hiding.
Cap, put on some blackface. Blackface. No, it's a black guy's face. Put it on. Oh, okay.
Alright guys, I gotta have V for another video. Just one more, just so Mark can watch. But I want you guys to give me your grades. And V's the guest here. So yeah, man, give us your grade for Avengers Infinity War.
You guys go first. I'll go.
It was like a 6. It was like I said, there's so much they could have improved on.
Like
a lot of things.
Like a C?
Yeah, like a C. Like I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but it's not that like it's not one of those movies I'll go, man, you know, I feel like watching Avengers movie, like that movie. I want to watch that. I don't care about watching it, but I will go on YouTube maybe every now and then, like after years later, like see a clip to see that scene again. But not the entire movie. I just don't care about the entire movie. It means nothing to me.
So you're saying it doesn't have any rewatchable value to it?
Clips. It's good clip value.
Yeah.
The full movie? No.
Full movie? No, I probably. I give it a C+. That's what I give it. Because I gave it this grade a long time ago. I'm being consistent.
I'm not sure what grade I gave it before. I probably gave it a harsher grade. But I'll just say this. And Endgame, yes, but I like Endgame better. Just know Avengers 1 is still the best fucking Avengers movie.
They never
Avengers Infinity War downplays all the Avengers, which I don't fucking like power wise. Avengers 1, all on point, all at their peak. So for Avengers Infinity War, C fucking minus, below average. Don't ever fucking downplay the power of your fucking characters. They should have been stronger than it was in Avengers 1. Avengers 1...
And smarter.
If Avengers 1, the 6 Avengers by themselves took out an army. But in Infinity War and Endgame, they need more people. This bullshit out of here. C minus, below average bullshit. Get this shit out of here. C minus.
I was raised in a broken and abusive household.
This chicken is cold.
When I turned 17, I ran away to Hong Kong, where I met Triad boss Kenny Wu, my first love.
Bitch, this chicken is cold.
After that, I had one terrible relationship after another. I suffered every kind of abuse imaginable. Verbal.
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige. This shit average.